some warm colors in jar number 1, and let's write down on top of the lid warm, just the word warm. And we're gonna do different shaped leaves. It can be oval or even triangular like leaf or zigzaggy, yellow, orange, red, all kind of shapes of leaves that you like to make that are full leaves. In the warm colors, use your crayons or use your pencils. And we are using warm colors for our beautiful leaves. Maple leaf is made out of these triangles. We're gonna fill up the jar with beautiful colors of the fall. You can even color the jar itself with the hues of yellow and orange, reds, and if you have a crayon, orange crayon, it can look like a sunset. A nice, beautiful jar full of warm colors. I'm pushing harder on the edges of my jar. That way I can achieve shading. So some colors are lighter, I don't push as hard. And some colors I push hard so they stand out more, like on the edges. And I think I'm gonna make my my jar lid, my ovals, a little red for a nice, beautiful contrast. Okay, so this is my warm color jar full of leaves. This one, since it looks like water and it looks like waves, I think I'm gonna decorate this perfume bottle or jar with like a little spiral inside, pretending this is like a wave, W-A-V-E, wave. And the waves of the oceans are cool colors. It can be blue, and it can be indigo, and it can be even violet or purple. And so this is gonna be my cool jar, and I'm gonna put some shells and some ocean water inside of it. So to do a simple shell, all you have to do is make a triangle and now put some upside down U's or rainbow shapes. It's like a little wavy line with little bumps like letter M or letter N, okay? And then connect the tops to the bottom of the triangle. I'll show you again slowly. So I'm gonna make a V, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or however many can fit in yours. And then connect the lines, and now you have a nice shell. And I'm gonna do the shell in light blue or violet, in cool colors. I'm gonna do a different type of shape for my shell. I'm gonna make a spiral shape, and I'm gonna make a triangle on the side. And this is gonna be like a really nice type of conch looking like shell. And I'm gonna make it also in cool colors, but this time I'm gonna pick green. I'm going a little faster. I'm gonna show you that one again. You can even put some blue. So it was a spiral, and I'm gonna make a big one, and then a triangle on the side, and another line this way. It looks like a conch shell. And I'm gonna use green colors. And you can use light green or dark green. I'm gonna use some dark green here. And I'm gonna show you my close-up. And once I have enough shells that I like, you can do your own kind of shells. some other ideas of shells that you know. And then we're going to fill it with some ocean water. And this is nice, cool ocean water. And don't forget to mix in some ocean shade or violet underneath the shells because they're going to cast a shadow. And also, you can put a nice waves using indigo because the water is probably flowing inside of this jar. And we're going to do some waves, wavy lines with some indigo colors. And I think somebody had emergency to go to the bathroom, so number 1, yes, you can go. And there was one more person going to the bathroom, Zion and Uriel. And when you go, make sure you push the door really close because it doesn't close all the way. Okay, go. Zion, Uriel. And let the person come in. I think they're coming back. Zoe. Did we deliver it? Thank you. Thank you very much. So we are doing cool colors. This is the cool perfume jar. The scent of the ocean. And this has some seawater. And it has some shells in the colors of purple and indigo and violet. And we're doing these awesome shapes. And I'm going to actually decorate the edges of my perfume bottle. I'm going to decorate the edges with like nice violet because it's going to cast some shadow. And I'm going to put some violet here. And I'm going to write the words cool next to it. I'm going to put it along this curvy line. I'm going to say C-O-O and L for cool. Cool. And I'm going to push nice and hard and decorate my cool with blue color so we remember it's nice and cool. And while you're finishing these 2 beautiful jars of warm and cool colors, maybe next one could be RoyGBIV, a rainbow. I'm going to start on my lid and I'm going to do red, orange, yellow, and I'm using both pencils and crayons, but that's just in case you don't have pencil or in case you don't have a crayon, you can see how it looks like with both. So I'm using green, blue, indigo, and we're gonna do violet. Since I have some spots left, I'm just gonna do darker purple. And then I can start all over if you have more space for your lid. I'm gonna go back to red because it repeats itself, and orange. And then you can cast a rainbow whichever way you want to go. Okay, I am going to make a rainbow shape now inside of my perfume bottle or jar. So I'm going to start with curvy lines going through like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And I'm going to start on the bottom with red. And this is our RoyGBIV. Orange. Yellow. Green. Blue, indigo, which is a jeans kind of darker blue, royal blue, and violet or purple, And don't forget, we're going to label our jar inside with the word called RoyGBIV. R for red, O for orange, Y for yellow, G for green, B for blue, I for indigo, and V for violet. RoyGBIV. So these are our jars, and let's review the shapes we had. While you're finishing, I know I'm going fast, but while you're finishing, I'm going to review the shapes we talked about. We talked about the hexagon, which was our number 8. We also we didn't mention octagon, but this one has 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We talked about our shape, bottle number 4, square. We forgot to mention the diamond shape or rhombus. We didn't do that one. Maybe next time. But we do have a circle, number 5. We have a cute little circle. We also have a triangular flask, like the one they use in labs to put chemicals in, flask in a lab. We have pentagon, which looks like a shape of a house, as our bottle number 9. And I put half circle and a square on top. It almost looks like a sunrise behind the house. That's our pentagon. We also have an oval in our bottle number 6. And of course, we have a rectangle. That was our first shape. Rectangle, it was actually on the side. It was longer here. Like, it can be this way or this way. Rectangle. So, for the rest of the bottles, I am going to show you a story, and you get to fill your bottles any way you like, according to the story. Sometimes we'll pass the story. The story is from a book that is called I'm writing down, In the Jar. J-A-R, in the jar. The book is called In the Jar. And there's going to be other things that Levelin will, he's a little white bunny, he's collecting in the jars, and it's going to be a beautiful story that we're going to watch together. So it's going to be your turn to fill in your special wishing jars with special things together with the story. And now it's your turn.